So, hello friends, welcome back to our channel Exam Buddy. Today we cover our mock test question series part 1 Psychology of Learning. In this video, we will provide you some question and you have to answer it in 5 seconds. So now let's start our question number first. Which perspective defines learning primarily as a lasting change in behavior due to experience? So these are the options: biological view, cognitive view, behavioral view, psychoanalytics view. So your time starts now. And the answer is C, behavioral view. Now let's go to question number second. Repeated exposure to a stimulus that leads to a reduced response is called. So these are the options: sensitization, habituation, reinforcement, conditioning. So your time starts now. And the answer is B, habituation. Now let's go to question number 3. Who argued in psychology as the behaviorist views it that psychology should study observable behavior only. So these are the options: Sigmund Freud, John Watson, Albert Bandura, Edward Thorndike. So your time starts now. And the answer is B, John Watson. Now let's go to question number 4. The phase where learners know they lack skill but are aware of their incompetence is called. So these are the options: conspicuous competence, unconspicuous competence, conspicuous incompetence, unconspicuous incompetence. So your time starts now. And the answer is C, conspicuous incompetence. Now let's go to question number 5. Which of the following goals motivates students to persist in challenges and process information deeply? So these are the options: performance goals, mastery goals, avoidance goals, social goals. So your time starts now. And the answer is B, mastery goals. Now let's go to question number 6. In constructivism, knowledge is understood to be shaped mainly by. So these are the options: teachers lecture, learners experiences, biological drives, peer competition. So your time starts now. And the answer is B, learners experiences. Now let's go to question number 7. Lev Vygotsky is most associated with which form of constructivism? So these are the options: r- radical constructivism, individual constructivism, social constructivism, classical conditioning. So your time starts now. And the answer is C, social constructivism. Now let's go to question number 8. Which of the following is not a type of learning in behavioral psychology? So these are the options: classical conditioning, operant conditioning, observational learning, traditional learning. So your time starts now. And the answer is D, traditional learning. Now let's go to question number 9. Smiling at a student to encourage their behavior is an example of. So these are the options: positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement, positive punishment, negative punishment. So your time starts now. And the answer is a positive reinforcement. Now let's go to question number 10. The psychologist who bridged behaviorism and cognitive theories by studying cognitive maps was. So these are the options: Tolman, Watson, Skinner, Pavlov. So your time starts now. And the answer is A, Tolman. Now let's go to question number 11. In which conditioning does the unconditioned stimulus come before the conditioned stimulus? So these are the options: backward conditioning, delay conditioning, trace conditioning, simultaneous conditioning. So your time starts now. And the answer is A, backward conditioning. Now let's go to question number 12. IQ testing is most commonly used to measure. So these are the options: personality, intelligence, memory span, emotional quotient. So your time starts now. And the answer is B, intelligence. Now let's go to question number 13. Which memory process is responsible for bringing past information into awareness? So these are the option: storage, retrieval, encoding, chunking. So your time starts now. And the answer is B, retrieval. Now let's go to question number 14. The junctions where neurons communicate are called. So these are the option: synapses, dendrites, axons, neurofibers. So your time starts now. And the answer is A, synapses. Now let's go to question number 15. Repeating information again and again without adding meaning is known as. So these are the options: elaborative rehearsal, maintenance rehearsal, declarative rehearsal, semantic rehearsal. So your time starts now. And the answer is B, maintenance rehearsal. Now let's go to question number 16. Episodic and semantic memories are part of which memory system? So these are the option: procedural, declarative, iconic, sensory. So your time starts now. And the answer is B, declarative. Now let's go to question number 17. Which type of presentations enhance working memory capacity more effectively? So these are the option: unimodal, antimodal, multimodal, single mode. So your time starts now. And the answer is C, multimodal. Now let's go to question number 18. Creative thinking involves producing ideas that are, so these are the option: innovative, useful, unconventional, all of the above. So your time starts now. And the answer is D, all of the above. Now let's go to question number 19. In Bloom's taxonomy, objectives of learning are arranged in. So these are the option: circular form, hierarchical levels of complexity, random order, none of the above. So your time starts now. And the answer is B, hierarchical levels of complexity. Now let's go to question number 20. Which kind of knowledge refer to specific facts and terminology? So these are the option: conceptual knowledge, factual knowledge, metacognitive knowledge, procedural knowledge. So your time starts now. And the answer is B, factual knowledge. Now let's go to question number 21. The ability to monitor and adjust one's own thought process is called. So these are the options: self-regulation, observation, open-mindedness, interpretation. So your time starts now. And the answer is A, self-regulation. Now let's go to question number 22. Which method of problem solving guarantees a correct solution if applied properly? So these are the options: trial and error, heuristic, algorithm, analogy. So your time start now. And the answer is C, algorithm. Now let's go to question number 23. Human memory is best described as the ability to. So these are the options: only preserve information, only recover information, both preserve and recover information, neither preserve nor recover. So your time starts now. And the answer is C, both preserve and recover information. Now let's go to question number 24. The idea that learning is influenced by social and peer interaction is most strongly supported by. So these are the options: behaviorism, psychoanalysis, social constructivism, nativism. So your time starts now. And the answer is C, social constructivism. Now let's go to question number 25. Which of the following is not a domain of cognition? So these are the option: intelligence, attention, judgment, aggression. So your time starts now. And the answer is D, aggression. So thank you friends for watching our mock test question part 1 series of psychology of learning. So now we meet mock test question part 2. So thank you friends for watching this video.